try to keep you updated, keep everything going. Watching this, following this. I appreciate everybody doing that, man. Thank you. Back on defense. Celtics got to get back on defense. It's going to be a long day for them to get back on defense. Blaze Johnson said yesterday. You can check out on the replay his interview. Oh, you got to make those, man. You got to make those. Blaze Johnson said yesterday. He's going to go to the line for two. Got a little bit of flow to it, I think. Got a little bit of flow. It's funny because the what's name fans follow me. It's locked in on me right now. It's funny. Side of the court. On the side of the court. No, he got fouled on that. He's going live for 3. going around 3 on now. You gotta get good space and you gotta be patient on that play. You gotta be real patient on that. It's gonna go down to the wire in this game right here, but it's gonna go down to the wire. It's a lot of. It favors the Celtics because the Celtics are deeper. It's a deeper team, so that favors the Celtics. But man, it's foul. It's out of control. Anybody who got tats on you watching, I think it's a play. I don't know if they're right or wrong, but you don't have to watch it. Oh yeah, they ready to play. They are ready to play. They are ready to play. It's gonna be a tough ball game, but the Celtics defense, so they should win out on that alone. Being how deep they are. Blaze, he tough. Oh, he just missed it. That dude tough though. Playing up. A 2028 kid. 28 kid. I need to start saying the last two numbers on him like that, man. They dribble up. Hand off right there. Oh, airball that bad boy. Airball that thing. such a thing as like that defense. You can't even get out of hand very quick. Because who you are and what you got on your jersey, people want to play you real bad. They want to play you. Settle down on the foul now. Maybe that's how the referee in this game. He coming 100 miles an hour. It was so tough. I was trying to get the replay button at the wrong time. Oh my Christ. That lineup change is a big difference with that lineup change. I gotta remember what my password is. I'm Instagram. You on the line for 3? You about to be in the bonus already. About to be in the bonus already with more than half the half left. Let's see. What's that? Oh no, that's not the one. Oh no, that's not the one. It's typing it up. That should let me in right there. Okay, hey Jay, I see you. That's the best ball movement I've seen him doing. And I think maybe ever. Maybe ever. They knocked me out. I guess I'm using somebody else's network. That's why. It still don't make no sense. It's me. I gotta get back on defense better than that. Right here, number 1 wants blood. Number 1 wants blood. AJ Day, because they can't do nothing with AJ. They can't do nothing with him. This AJ's Day. They got that post game going. He looked at it long. guy like that. Look, number one blank. Number one blank. He went hard. pretty good defense on AJ. They're pretty good defense. And use your size on him. Got to shoot that thing. He tried to put a touch on it while he's shooting. He got to shoot that thing. That's what he's not updated on. We got a timeout going. yesterday, this internet is very shoddy, and internet, I guess more people in the gym now, and it's just crapped out right now. And then it's working real slow, man. They're trying to get it going again. But what we can do is update that score for you. More people in here, it's hard to get a signal on here. They won this game. No idea. I almost called back back up. Trying to work the foot up. So choppy in here. still ain't gonna change it up. Still close. It's jumping. Still jumping. It's better than it was. I don't know about that. I think there's a lot of people on just drowning this internet up, man. Drowning it up. got knocked off a long time ago or something. This internet is crazy. I couldn't even see it. This thing is jumping. And then it's bad. Probably should get that. like the internet is working a little bit better right now. I didn't know y'all got knocked off in the beginning. This internet is out of control. I didn't check. Once I saw it go on, I didn't realize a few people who came home didn't even get to see anything, which is crazy. But I talk to myself. Got tremendous lead by 8 points with 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice drive. He just can't finish. Number one, he just can't finish either. This should be good. You gotta make the first one on 1-1 though. Oh, the kid is playing with the basketball back. He picked it up. So yeah, I picked somebody up here and playing the ball. Just kind of lost right now. They got the lead. He doing all that jerky dribbling. There's no need for none of that. There's no need for all that. About 45 seconds left in the game. Gave it the line. We make both of these game over. Still good. Make one of them and still got a shot, but they should win. This was shooting. I'm a shooting. Hey, Jack, this was shooting from the last game. I couldn't even see the Saturday night. I couldn't see my problem. I talked to myself because they kicked us out of there. And it was so bad, it kicked us offline. Right, we didn't have time to watch. Let me get the best shot out of you guys, man. He fouled him. They can't make a layup. Doing too much. Spread the floor. As they call that. That is ball games, fellas. Ball games. We're gonna have AJ Williams on the podcast soon when we get back off here, man. Another game, y'all growing. That's another game y'all normally will lose. Y'all find a way to win. That's what I'm talking about. Man, what's the difference, man? Hold on a second. I can't even hear you there. Man, what you say now?
I said just picking up our defensive effort and intensity. Just grinding the win out. We got to come out right after we start, though. We're playing intentional defense and our offense will come.
That's what's up, man. Because it seems like y'all working on yourselves. It's like everybody read that name on that jersey and want a piece of y'all.
Yeah.
They play even harder. I watch some of these teams play. They don't even be playing that hard against other teams.
Yeah, I watched them this morning and they ain't doing nothing like that.
They want to play with y'all. Somebody, a lot of y'all don't realize when they play y'all, they be trying out for grade.
Yeah.
See, we gonna give them a phone call and see, let one of y'all go and pick up one of them. They be trying out. That's what they be doing. They be trying out for that. If I can't make this team, I want to do a shoot team in so shoot team will see me. Then I get to play. On that. That's what they be doing, man. They doing a lot of that, man. And that's the semifinals, man. So this will take you into the Final Four, right? So tomorrow you got a game in the morning. You win that game and you play for the championship, man. So, man, how you gonna get the troops ready?
Just getting them mentally locked in ahead of the game starting tonight and just being prepared and knowing that we can't come out and play slow like that all the time because the good team are coming for us out.
Man, have you noticed in these two wins y'all have, you know the biggest difference in the game? I just thought about it now, this came to me. What the biggest difference is you ain't complaining and arguing referees. While your team needs you, everything's still going on, even the ball might not be in play, is in transition and people getting together. That little thing is right there. I don't know in this game, I'll have some technical difficulties because I thought everybody was watching this game the whole time, but the internet's so janky here, it kicked them off in the first 5 minutes. I was actually talking to myself the whole game because the internet's so janky. I had to go back on. I guess there's so many people and it's pulling. But I don't remember seeing you really having any conversation with them. You see the difference in that game? In those tight little games, it's always the little things. You know, like people don't value pennies, but you know, you got one of those piggy banks. You constantly putting stuff in the bank. You want to have to get a new one. It's going to fill up, even with pennies. A million pennies is $1 million. So, I mean, it's all the little things. Don't worry about the big things. You won't miss the big things. You always worry about the small things. Art of War. You should buy that book on the way home. Get it sent to your house. You'll read it in 2 hours. And you can read it at least every 3 or 4 months. It's called The Art of War. You is by Sun Tzu. If you apply Art of War to out here in basketball, you'll win the majority of the time more. Because the strategy of Art of War is undefeated. They actually literally use those tactics when they go to war. And you can do it on the basketball court. So whoever practices Art of War the best wins the war. And it's only like 100 pages. You read like 2 hours of this. But it's powerful information in there, man. By Sun Tzu. I will let you borrow it, but I gotta find it. So if you get it for like $10, man, hey there, on that, man. So tell everybody how they can find you, man, on social media and everybody.
I am AJ Williams on Instagram and AJ_Williams0 on Twitter.
That's what's up, man. And he will follow you back. He follow you. He like that. And he real interactive on that, man. So tell everybody peace on him, man, while you're getting up out of here, man. Peace. See, he invented it now, y'all. So y'all, he know how to do that. So you can tell he's been on it before. so they can hear us. Be back with another tuning in, somebody checking in with us. Coach Steve, hey, 85. It's a tongue twister for me. I just say Anthony.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that man, he won the brainchild of the program, man. The figurehead behind it, man. So let's break down how you get started with that, man.
Well, man, we started off as college bar room rockers back in the day. And was training at our gym with a guy named Justin Howard. And when he got drafted, he basically took the program over. So he signed with Adidas and stuff like that. We were able to get on. We were always successful as a rim rockers. And now he's 85. So that's pretty much how it happened. We were an independent program team. We were making noise around the city. And it just kind of exploded from there after Ant took over.
Pass Mike did a crash course in it.
Yeah, he almost knocked the camera down, bro.
I've been very upset. He would knock it down because probably been broke.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if he can pay for that.
Yeah, man. Ant was doing 3-a-days at our gym, at our home gym on Old National that we normally work out at. And once he got to the league, he got a couple guys who he liked in the program, like Trey Keith. And he decided to put his name behind it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you gave me the backstory now because I never knew. I knew they had some affiliation with the Rim Rockers, but I didn't know it's that deep.
Yeah, exactly.
And it seemed like and he don't forget where he come from either.
No,
you was with him, he bring anybody with him.
Right. Yeah, he's Atlanta from top down, you know, and if you knew him back in the day and he sees you now, he will act the same way he did from back then. You know, he's a great guy.
I was told he know me, but I knew of him, but I didn't realize that was him. But when he started blowing up, I actually like, hi, I miss him. Like, now you see him, he's put in work in this game, he got better. You probably didn't know his name, but you watched him play before. So that's when I took some time off with my son. And that's one dude I miss getting content.
Yeah, if you had content on Ant back in the day and you post it now, it definitely goes up on the internet. But Ant back then, man, he was a top guy, but a lot of guys didn't know who he was because he couldn't shoot. You know, and now he can shoot, so you can't do nothing to stop him now. He was able to get to the basket against anybody back in the day.
I got y'all 17's winning it all this weekend.
Yeah, me too, man. That's the plan. You know, our 17s are our main team. So we put a lot behind them and they work very hard. Especially with that personnel that we have on there. I think we're going to end up playing Tennessee Impact in the championship with how the brackets are set up.
Yeah, they seem to be hanging around and won't go nowhere.
Nah, they ain't going nowhere, man. We haven't been doing that well on the circuit, but we still have a good team when it comes down to the regional and local teams. I think we're going to be able to handle our business there.
I think I'm going to sneak up with some people on the circuit.
Yeah,
sure. Y'all sneak up with some people. I give you all that. Y'all have enough firepower, and barring like injuries and people switching teams and stuff, it's still up in there really on that. So what you really playing for is bracket play right now going into the Nationals. On that, man.
You know, Rock Hill is real big, man. We go to Rock Hill, it's crazy up there. And you have the 3SSB and you have the gold teams that are good that can actually compete against the 3SSB teams, and they're able to play in our bracket. So that's going to be fun.
Yep. Just to let you know, man, anybody in the program welcome come on rent a Airbnb.
Okay.
I'm going to set the studio up on there. I'm going live every night up there.
In Rock Hill?
Yeah, I'm going to rent a house.
Sure. We'll put that together. You know, that's not a problem at all.
Yep. All that, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. You know, you've been around for a while, man. I remember you said I had your son in a wagon behind you. He couldn't even walk. You know what I mean? So, you know, you doing it big now, man. That's what's up.
I appreciate that, man. I know a lot of people who watching this now, you're not familiar with Gymratinsider. Gymratinsider is the oldest independent media in Atlanta. There was nobody before us Now you look around, you see a whole bunch of people. I don't know if all them. I can't call all them media. I think a lot of them content creator or just money makers. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's more on the money making side. This is just a big business if you know what you're doing, you know. And guys are charging $400 or $500 for a mix, you know. So if I was there with a camera, I'd do the same thing, you know. I leave that up to y'all though, man. You've been doing it so long, man. How you continue to elevate though is pretty dope.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you watching the journey, man. I'm mixtape burned out.
I feel you.
The money it don't move me.
Right.
Now if it's 1,000, I'll stop.
Yeah, that's different. When the numbers go up, that's different.
But right now, I go, what? Nah, I stick to what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that.
I joke with people all the time. I say, if I start doing mixtapes again, I'm gonna take y'all business.
Right. And you would, because you know you got your name. So
You just do a bunch of slow mos.
Right. Right. The slow mo really just take up the time, so you can fill it up. Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Oh, now I'm gonna be watching like, man, how many slow mo videos I'm gonna see?
Right. Yeah, it gets annoying. I don't even watch mixes on Instagram no more. I like to watch film, like real film.
Then another thing on Instagram, Instagram is a smoke screen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a couple of reasons why. Once something is posted and they design it for always new. They don't want you going back and reminiscing with it. You can find it, but it make you gotta hunt for it.
You gotta look for it for sure.
YouTube, you can get it quick.
YouTube is easy.
YouTube even allow you to save it when you can watch it again later. On this, they don't want you. They want you to only watch new content. They want to promote new, and they want it short, quick hit.
Exactly. YouTube is like you, man. YouTube is Gymratinsider compared to any other media outlet that came after them. You know, right? You got Instagram come out of them, after them, Facebook, but none of them can do what YouTube does because they originated it. You know, that's what everybody used to post on.
Yep.
When I graduated high school in 2014, like that was the thing. Like somebody posted you on YouTube, you weren't paying for that. You know what I'm saying? It was something you played good, and you'll get a YouTube.
You earned it, yeah.
You'll get a post, and you'll get views off of that. Not because you sent somebody some bread so they can post you on their page.
Yep.
That ain't how it works.
That's big time now because it got down. This is how bad it was with this one parent. I don't know the parent name, so I couldn't say the parent name. I wanted to. It got so bad. It went down the list of people. That's what they call hip hop. All of them said no. He already had the clips. He wanted to post it on somebody's page. A lot of people don't have a website either. That's crazy how they go. So they called me and said, hey man, this is paying $350 for the video. I said, okay. I said, how good is it?
Not that good.
I said, no.
No deal.
I said, no. I said, that's integrity issue, but we put you up on anywhere on Gymratinsider. You already know you got some type of G to your game. I can't just, I'm like, and I ain't seen them play either. I'm gonna be looking at some raw clips trying to figure this.
That ain't how it works.
I said, nah, I'll pass.
The key to it is, man, is just performing. I think a lot of young guys now that are playing are just so entitled to wanting to have a post that goes up on the internet instead of consistently playing at a high level. You know, if your posts go up, you think you're better than what you are, which is not always the case.
I kind of feel bad, but in the same way, I don't feel bad because that's what gave the name the strength of the name. Because in the past, there's so many people I did do a mix on that deserved it. But I didn't realize how many players came to me, especially after they stopped playing in high school. And like, man, I never said nothing to you, but I was always looking forward to hoping you'll put something out on me. And then when you put something out on me, I felt official around. I was like, man, for real? They're like, yeah, man. I was like, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. You had all the posts going up back then, man. Like, anybody you posted, they was going over 100,000 easy. And everybody was watching to see what you was gonna put up. I compare you a lot to, on the football side, this guy named Alex was born to the people. You're like him in the basketball world, you know what I mean? So
He on V103 though.
Oh yeah. Alex going.
But football's so big though. You got so many more participants.
He's in a totally different realm.
Yep. Because you got 11 starters, 22 starters.
Right.
So that multiplied really to 60 people.
Right. Compared to 5.
Uh-huh.
On the basketball court.
Then you got the people who come in on special team plays.
Yep.
And that's just on one team.
Right.
So I always feel like I always thought if I did the same thing on football I do on basketball doing this, it'd be ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
I might have to quit my day job, but I don't have the passion. I can't do something I don't like. I can't do something I don't like doing.
Yeah, sometimes it can be too much, man. Even running a program can be a lot. You know, just consistently dealing with the shenanigans that comes with it.
That's kind of something you were saying about the program. I just start going on these courts. It's not even the coach. It's not even the player. It be a lot of moms getting them round up.
And the dad. Moms and the dad, they be living through their kids, man, instead of just letting them blossom how they supposed to. You know, that's one of the key parts that a lot of people don't understand. You gotta let them babies become young men at some point, instead of trying to baby them all the time.
Well, Coach G, man, you know you live on the podcast anytime.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you, man. You know, it's all love on my end, man. We appreciate you rocking with us. And when we come, we'll get that joker right there. Trey Keith come holler at you one day.
Oh, he was here yesterday.
Oh, you had him already.
He was here yesterday, man. Yep, he was here yesterday. He a regular.
Yeah, when we get to Rock Hill, man, we gonna bring him over to the house.
That's what's up, man. Gotta make my day.
Yeah, for sure. We'll put that together. I appreciate you.
Yeah, try to do something revolutionary and cutting edge that nobody do, man.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, man.
Appreciate it. You want to tell everybody how they can find you on the social media?
Yeah, man. Follow me at #1 E-Rainy, #1 ERAINEY, and that's pretty much on everything. Instagram, Twitter. You'll find me on those. And follow my program, 85_basketball. And yeah, you'll be able to see us and all our guys and stuff like that.
I need some Ant-Man ones. I think
What size you wear, man?
11.
You wear 11. We're gonna put that together for you.
I appreciate that, man. Those dopest shoes out to me, especially the red and black ones.
Yeah, it's tough.
Man, I love the red and black ones.
UGAs.
Darby was trying to give me some when I was at the thing, but they didn't have my size.
That's the only thing. Your feet not that big, man.
I heard if I wear 13, I can get them all the time.
You can
all
get
day
whatever
long.
you want, man. But we'll figure it out for you. I'll make sure they when they do send the smaller sizes, I'll put one aside for you.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, Coach. All right, man. We got about 40 minutes. We're gonna do the next game. We're gonna be Atlantic Celtics. I gotta look online and see what they're playing. I'm not sure exactly, but we're gonna be doing the next game at 5:50, 5:10. We're gonna be back out here at 5:10 on Fort Warren to get the next game in. To then, man, just keep it locked. Just keep checking your cell phone or your tablet. We'll be back. Peace. to the stream. You got the Celtics. That's Jumanji missing that right there. You got the Celtics going against Mike Dean Athletics. They are down by 5 right now. Can't believe it. I'm out of shape. Man, I'm out of shape. Back from the bathroom. I can hear myself breathing. Get this game started. That scoreboard going. Sucks are down 6-0 right now. They both have more than players today. I'm not real familiar with their roster. It's Mike Dean trying to play. They out for Mike Dean out for blood. Remind me of Quarry Leonard. Look at Cox. Oh, nice. Good some replay on that. When I get those basket cans, we're gonna have it in your face too. Sucks a little bit of time to warm up, but I might have the score all wrong. They're going under a different name. We'll see. Somebody's going to make sure I got this score right. Defense. He's led the state champion in scores, so Celtics is tough. This game playing the Final Four tomorrow on Memorial Day. You're trying to find something on Twitter X lunch. You tune in to the Licensed Ball podcast, host hip hop. Man, you just missed that one. We do a day like this every weekend, getting the production even better and better. Oh man, We got the co-host joining us right now. We got G-Dub on here now. Just joined us on there. Surprise, we came out of nowhere.
Yeah, man. Oh, appreciate it. What about that popcorn? Who winning right now?
Celtics up right now, 15-8.
Good. Give me another. Let me get this one.
I wasn't Greg caught me off guard, so I wasn't sure who called the timeout. So how you feel, man, going into the Final Four tomorrow? You got a top one. Really, to me, the championship game is y'all game. Playing Express, right?
Playing Express.
That's the championship game, really.
Oh, it is.
To me,
on the other side.
I don't know, but that got to be the championship game. That's a tough draw right there. That is a tough draw to be going in. Which one y'all win that one should win it all?
Yeah. No, I kind of feel that it's gonna be a tough game tomorrow. Atlanta Express will have all their pieces back. Young Jarvis did get selected for the USA basketball. Good shot, man. Come on, Jay. Good shot. They didn't get selected, so he'll be back. He'll be playing tomorrow for sure.
Oh yeah, I saw him in the gym today. I sure did. I saw him in the gym.
Yeah. I tell you, man, tough. What you thought about that game, man? It's an ugly game, but you know, basketball these days, like I don't know, you watched the NBA game last night, and you're like, what the devil? You know what I'm saying? OKC got blew out by 40. You know what I'm saying? And you like, Minnesota ain't better than this basketball, man. It's the way the ball bounces, man. You know? Why do we look at AAU so differently than we look at regular basketball?
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's one.
Unfortunately, you got a tough draw, but in order to win, you got to beat the best.
Absolutely. Got to.
Too many blown layups out here this weekend.
Yeah. But just not finishing it fundamentally sound, like not finishing at the top of the rim.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Get the ball up at the highest point of the square. I love it.
You aim high, you get high results.
And I was doing NBA draft combine work with Desmond Bain with Ronnie Taylor some years ago, back in 2020. And one of the big things Ronnie Taylor was telling Dez about getting the ball up high off the glass. At the next level, when you're playing elite level basketball, they go block it.
Yep. You got to make them go work for it. You got to make them work for it. So he's got a commanding lead with this game, man. They're starting to run away with this game first half, really.
Yeah.
We got 28 right now.
Absolutely.
They up by 12. That's a nice block.
Nice block. A little bit of strong.
And we're going to put that instant replay for that. We got to put an instant replay of that block shot on there. Let everybody see that again.
Yeah.
Nice dunk right here.
Good business right there. Damn good work.
It's like Fonzie not even playing up. How well he's playing out here. So I can't even tell he's playing up.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you got to think. 6'6" wing like that. You know, he has a game that translates you to the next level. Like he can actually maybe mid-major is tight and consistent right now. You know, obviously maturity levels will catch up with him. But I'm saying his athletic skill set, man, is
And one of the things he said he wanted to do, he wanted to play for older people to mature. To get more mature with his game and not be so easy for him. You gotta make him work for it. What are you saying?
I agree 1,000% with him on that.
I tell you, the internet, man, real shaky. It threw me off. I was talking to myself. I was broadcasting. I still got it recorded, but it threw me off the internet. I ain't even, nobody watching the whole game. Really? I went back and checked by the end of the game, and it shut it down. Like right when I started, I didn't even know it did.
Yeah.
Probably had him hand one right there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he had him one.
Yeah. Way to get out on the break like that. Might be kicking the ball in the head like that.
Right here. I didn't know if you were gonna work out a little bit better doing it like that. I look better. Oh, I thought he got his money flipped from him.
Mike Dean can't find a shot. Not his shot right now. I think I've been over here there. Well, 14 points, but
Yeah, they just got two since you've been here.
what else did you see earlier today?
I didn't get going to the games. The real games got going, so I didn't even get going.
We're looking ahead tomorrow, 85, Atlanta Celtics 17, we got you. 16 we got us going up against Atlanta Express tomorrow, so interesting matchups tomorrow. Like you said, I think both sides have the championship games, really.
I think right now Anthony Edwards and them are the favorite to win the 17th right now. I think it's theirs to lose.
You know what? Looking at the matchup, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. You know, how does Pop keep on Pop and Monte Jacobs newfound relationship grow? So that's gonna be key to it. You know, obviously Kamade brings a lot more scoring power. 17 years. So they know they can go get a guy that can consistently probably get, 12 to 15 points for sure for them.
Yeah, I agree. Referees actually been pretty good this weekend too.
Oh man, believe me. Right when you say that, I felt like in the game I just played Friday, it's like there's a lot of walking. Everyone's talking walking, especially off the dribble handouts. These guys got a good problem when they run through the dribble handouts.
I think I catch that. I think I was busy working on trying to get the internet going again. Trying to see if he'll let me back on.
Oh, you didn't get our game?
I got it recorded.
Okay.
But I get the stream. I mean, people didn't get to see it live because it threw us off the internet. As soon as I went on, I saw we was on, and I stopped looking, and I checked back again to see how many people was watching.
Yeah.
They said it was done. Like, how's it done? I'm still recording.
Wow.
I think so many people using internet nowadays.
Yep.
And they are behind. I don't think they really prepared for it. Because you got smart TVs. They own, even you're not even using them, they own the internet though. That's a nice three right there.
Nice three. Give me this bag right here, man. Give me this bag.
Yeah, he came back and topped them, answered that one.
Huh? Oh, look at this right here. Yeah, it's going to be a blowout here.
Plus, I think he liked having Kamaji on there because he don't look like he's got to work as hard as he normally been working.
No, opposing teams got to respect him. They got to respect him. They got to respect him. They got to score on the side. Oh, my God. gotta respect it.
Okay, one thing about this 17, they have winners on this team.
Yep. Go to work, Colin. Go to work. Go to work.
Man, the coach throwing his hand up, but he fouled Colin.
That's real. Real. Colin got to finish that, though.
He set a power on him. He should get the spin off his pusher.
Well, he's trying to get to his left hand. His left dominant. You got to trust his right. A lot of the right hook. You know, he has to finish with the right hook.
Replay going back.
It's the move. That's what he typically do. Good action. Good action right there. All right, that's good action. So this all. No, this is 17. I know 17's over here.
That's 17 too, yeah. That's 16. Yeah, you said I would like to see him playing on here on Friday and only had the championship games on Sunday. I mean on Monday. Everybody will have more time to cook and grill.
That's true. That's true. I think we could have played one more game today. That's really good.
He missed. They building the lead though. This game is going to be a good game for a basket team.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to put backspin on it though, so it'll stay in the air a little bit longer.
Let him a little too much. Good idea. Great idea.
And we talk about the internet way too much because it just kicked one of the cameras off.
Really?
It sure did.
Like you your Wi-Fi there, right?
I'm using mine. I brought me a hotspot with me.
Good, I like that. Good action like that. Good work, big fella. Good. Good. Way to finish. Like that. Just the way you pass the lane, pop, finish. There you go, way to hustle. That's a good hustle play right there. Ref can't call that. It's a good hustle play. No movement back right there. So he level step back like that. It's going to be interesting to see how his recruitment goes this summer. Does he stay in that mid-major range, or does how maybe jump on board? Rebound. They kick it in. Gotta finish it. Gotta finish it. Okay. Okay. South Atlanta.
That's a nice dunk.
Yeah. Get a chance to watch them a little bit more this June, the South Atlanta team. You know, I think they in 3A with us over down in Harlem. Get a chance to watch them and see the Grove and see what it's gonna be like in 3A. I think 3A is gonna be one of the
Sleeper
hottest.
team. I mean, sleeper. I mean,
We got to see what Will and Grace is gonna come back. We know what Will's gonna come back with. We got to see what Grace is gonna come with. Hearing rumors that Peachtree Ridge got some transfers in there. Peachtree Ridge is loaded.
oh really?
Will Norcross bounce back? Does not see it.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm a bed man. I say yes.
So you think he does?
I have to say yes.
I don't know why I heard.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why I've heard that. We'll see. We'll see. When the meetings.
Yeah. Nobody won't know.
I think it's money up the water. You know, like Georgia still has a very tight transfer rule compared to like state South Carolina. Two times transfer rule. If a kid transfers back to his home school, that's gonna be South Carolina. You know, Florida, but that's a transfer rule policy that other states may follow. That could be interesting. Other states. This game we got away from us, man, right here. 45-17. Oh man, this is kind of rough. Whereas 85, kind of dog fight where they got a game going on over there.
Yeah, they do. With the half of it, score 45-17. It's pretty much you put this in you put a fork in the ass, should they say, man? I said this game gonna be probably one of the better games of the day right here. That game right there.
See what's out. I haven't seen what's out. 17's played the first time we get a chance to check them out.
Oh, they pretty nice.
Yeah, you can tell they play the game the right way. They in the gym. They practice twice a week. Makes a difference, man. Makes a difference. Oh, I didn't know. We got the 8th grade over there playing. Celtics 8th grade over there playing right now.
Yep. We on camera A.
We're on camera 8
on that. What you got for the half though?
Man, I tell you, man, Celtics, against, I like the way, what Pop is playing. Obviously, Monte is showing that he fits, and then at the end of the day and stuff, I'm seeing that the Celtics front court be a lot. So I think, the Celtics just got to just maintain, composure, because, like I said, it's the way you close out games. It's going to determine if Lamar ain't going to be in a dog fight tomorrow. It's 85.
Frank Johnson having a field day out there right now.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah. I tell you, man, Adidas last week, man, he was impressive. Celtics, they ended up losing to the Wildcats. I think it was like a 2 or 4 point game. But it was just, obviously Wildcats selected probably one of the top teams in Adidas. they kept it going. They kept it going.
2 months. About to start the second half. And I just think it's going to be a lot of showtime at the Apollo the second half, really.
Yeah.
What's going on right now.
Hopefully, games like this, you hope that coach, got some subs so he can put some kids out. He can play his guys. Bad things can happen. Especially kids getting a lollygag.
Much agree. Hey, this second game, you got
Finish that, Colin. Good. Good finish. Yeah, good finish. Yeah, got a crossover screen out of the horn set. Get the ball to one of your guards. One of your wings, I'm sorry. Way to knock out that three-point play, Colin. I'm really excited for him. I really think mid-majors are really going to love Big Colin here, man. He's one of those kids, man. He's going to have a long-lasting time at the next level. He plays the game the right way. He's great kid.
fell short. If he would have snapped his wrist, I think he would have made it.
Yeah. Kamate has gotten better with his jump shot. That's one thing. Like I said, he's gotten better. Still needs to.
I can't disagree with that at all.
Defense. Still hustling. Even
Got it.
glass. Good.
It seemed like Mike Dean kind of checked it in a little bit, how they playing. It's like they checked it in a little bit.
I had one kid a couple weeks ago tell me, like, Coach, when you sit down, man, we think you gave up on us and you got no energy, man. We need your energy level up, bro. The second time I watched Mike Dean play today, he sits down the whole game, but that's not a
You realize Mike Dean got a player from Rome. On the team. He used to play. He used to play with Stewart Elite on that team right there.
Oh, Suicide.
Yeah, Suicide. Yeah,
Suicide. Guys, front court. It's gonna be a problem. The guard game is gonna be even match that front court.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's gonna be tough. Then you got Winfield.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah. Got to his left. Got to his left. Walk. Go back to your left.
Because you went left, right on that one. Swung back to the right.
Yeah, rebound down.
Can you get this one? Sure can.
That's good. We start seeing Lay get shots like that and everything, man. That's a good sign.
Yes, indeed. I was ready to hit the replay button.
Yeah, they're going to call this game, yeah.
It won't hurt my feelings.
Sure. Ready to go get something to eat. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Step out here and go over here to the bathroom and see what dishes they got over there.
So you went there at Woody's. You ever ate at Woody's?
Woody's over in the bathroom?
I don't know if it's one over there that close, but
It's Woody's.
they do Philly cheesesteaks. They good. They got different ones.
Got different ones.
Yeah, they good.
I'm sorry, folks.
On the line for two.
I swear, our phones are tapped into our intelligence. I was just thinking, I was telling you about food near the battery. I put food near about the battery pipe.
They're listening to you. No, they listen to get because like,
But I don't have my earpiece plugged in.
no, they listen. Your phone is controlled by them, meaning that's why you can't take the battery out no more.
Can't take the battery out the phone number?
That's what I put the battery, they soldered in so they can always control your phone. Even when it's off, they can turn it on.
Are you serious?
Yep. Your phone will be on, you can turn it. As long as you got battery life in it, they can turn your phone on and you think it's off.
They put a 26-tire kitchen over there, by the way.
That's pretty good.
26 tires, delicious.
Ball came and visited us.
Yeah.
Number two, he plays hard. I think he's one of their better players.
Mike Dean?
Yeah, he's
so Mike Dean
finished.
is out of Atlanta. So where are these kids mainly out of? Where are they based out of?
I have no idea. No, I gotta switch up the instant replay where it uses this camera as well when it's instant replay on this side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you do multiple cameras. Probably gonna get him one. Do a little bit more prior matches.
Got a Mike Dean team that just not getting back. But I guess something to get back on that one either.
Something in speed play on that. She got it live. He already played it. Got a timeout. Call this game. I think with 3 minutes left, they're gonna call this game.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes still left.
Man. We got 56-21. I need to update the score. Some of these guys, they are not conditioning themselves right. This is cool in the gym and someone's sweating real hard.
So some of them they're not dissing.
Look at Pop.
Yeah.
Look at Kamaji. They're not sweating like that.
No, they're not. Well, you know, in a game like this, man, you really not have to absorb that in. What a nice shot. That's an elite level shot, man. Elite level shot.
Sorry, folks. So I had on the wrong camera, so y'all ain't get to really see that.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No doubt. Now, where's this number? Where's this kid here go to school?
I got to figure it out because he in Atlanta. He Atlanta dude.
He in Atlanta dude. He's not bad.
We got Julio checking in, tapping in.
Okay.
Making his cameo right here.
Oh, you want to commentate a little bit? Hold on. Let me get that. Come on, man. Get on this line.
We'll get you on tomorrow championship. You want to be on?
Yeah.
You always got a place.
That's how. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll put the instant replay on that one.
Right there. Nice finish right there. I tell you. Yeah, it's about time to call this one right here. Oh my goodness. Man, I tell you, I'm so excited to get to June, man.
Me too.
I really want to see June. I think June is going to really bring some things to light. I really want to see who has gotten better in the springtime. Like who's going to be the superstar of the 2025-2026 season. Okay. Knock it down.
Will it reach 80 before they call it?
No, they will not. Give it up. See, getting a
He
little
gonna go with it?
He got scared. He got stood.
Yeah, he did. Because he long.
He long. Man,
He better make that.
He thought he gonna come and put that on the glass right there. So I'm assuming the next round, 15s, we got 85 versus Celtics 15s. Is that the matchup?
On this court, it was a team called Silver or something.
Silver that's playing the Celtics?
Yeah, I think so. I looked on there. I wasn't too sure.
Yeah.
I think the 15s do have a game.
Okay.
I I see Hula didn't know we was doing it like this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you gotta let them know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know. See.
He got to get in the weight room.
Number 5.
Yeah, I think he should have stayed. He should stay with South.
So I wonder. So Suicide. So he's over here. Suicide.
Yeah, he's a bit.
Suicide.
They could use him.
It's tough, man. You know, you know, a lot of times when you're playing independent, man, you really gotta put yourself in a situation. Maybe over at Suicide, we want to get enough shots. Want to be able to showcase the game. Maybe showcase it over here with Mike Bean. He's the guy. He's 1 or 2's probably top 3 options. And you know, I get it. It's all said and done. But some of these kids, man, they just gotta do the right thing. Okay, Cop.
Okay. Man, one right there.
Yeah. We're gonna work on him finishing a lot more on his right side. The only thing about that, he's so dominant on the left side of the court. So we're gonna work on that this summer. We've been working on that, but we gotta get it consistent. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going with it. That play happened so fast, AI can't keep up with it.
Hey, I couldn't keep up with that. You didn't get
It moved so fast, he didn't get it.
Oh, man. He's done so many dunks like that, and over the 2 years, and, you know, it's too easy.
We got that one, though.
Yeah.
And caught up with that one.
Yeah.
This weekend, I'm gonna try to have 3 cameras running, have 2 under the basket again, what we did, and then one main one.
One main one.
And then, like free throw shots, whatever, be lined up on that.
Yeah.
So have 3 cameras on that main court.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, that makes a lot of sense. That's next level, man. It's next level. Oh, God, man. They might will call this one.
With the action cams now, I can use the action cams for cameras now.
Really?
Yeah, how they got them, they upgraded.
And so they automatically.
No, they just.
You gotta have them in certain areas so they shoot that area.
They wide angle too, so you could be up close and still get wide angle on.
Yeah.
So that's the action cam right there. That's why.
Action cam.
Yeah, because remember in the past on the A camera, it'd be a delay.
I got you.
Ain't a delay no more with how I got it set up right there.
Yeah.
It's instant.
Yeah.
And they help out with instant replay better.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just having fun now.
Yeah. Well, they called it, folks. That was definitely the smartest and the wisest thing to do.
Yeah, they were scored so.
Oh, no, they didn't. I'm sorry. They got 27 seconds. 27 seconds, what they call it.
Oh, okay. They got what, 75-30. I guess it's just a technicality on that.
Yep.
They're scoring so fast, I forgot to put the points up. I didn't forget. I didn't get a chance to put them up. They're scoring so fast on them. They trying to get to that 80. I guess they heard what I said, and they said they're trying their best to get to that 80.
You said it was like 6 minutes left, and they got 61. Yeah. They'll probably hold this one out right here.
Julio wanted to come on, then he got gunshot.
He got gunshot, man.
Yeah, you had him a headset.
I did hand it to him. He should have jumped on.
He changed his mind then.
Yeah.
Like he called his bluff.
Yeah, man. You know, he's been doing this thing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that I missed the Wallace Frazier invitation, man. That was big time.
They should kept it going. They should kept the thing going. Because I was half a mission. They should kept that going. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That was good. You had a lot of Adidas teams come in for that.
Yeah, a lot of Adidas teams, you know, and besides the Adidas Memorial Day, they used to have the ABC Classic. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
That is a ball game right there.
Yeah.
They got another one. They was 3 shy of the 80.
3 shy of it, man.
We're gonna see about getting Pop Dumpson over here, man.
Let's get him over here. Let's get him over here. Let's get him over here. You know what I'm saying? So let y'all handle that right there. Huh? I thought so good. Hey man, I didn't know you could dunk, man. I thought you had light feet and stuff, man. You couldn't get up there like that and stuff. Got it on. I'm over here thinking about some food right here, but I'm gonna interview big time.
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, man. How was your graduation yesterday, man?
It was good. Good to see all my family and stuff.
That's what's up now. Now, where did your sister graduate from?
I forgot. I ain't know. It's still in Ohio. I can't tell you.
So you flew back in today?
That's
what's up. That's what's up, man. How you just came in today? You know what I'm saying? You guys, you know, played against Mike D. How'd you feel about the game?
I feel good about the game. I feel like everybody got involved. Everybody put the ball in the basket, so it was a good team effort.
No doubt. What you think about that, the new addition with Kamai Jenkins with you guys in the 17?
I think he's going to help a lot. He bring a lot of physicality, finishing. Sure, he can do it all for real, so he's going to help the team a lot.
I'm excited about what he can do helping you, man. Having not to be off the ball a little bit, be able to create a lot with him and stuff. He's going to help you be able to score. I think sometimes you guys, go for that low where you don't have a lot of scoring outside of yourself. What you think about that?
I mean, it gets to the point where I got to do what I got to do and I got to score, but that's just how it is being the point guard. I got the ball, man.
That's what it is. What's the plan for June, man?
Get busy.
Yeah. So Alexander?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course. Y'all brought in some pieces.
I keep that on the table.
So we're gonna see in about two and a half weeks. Man, I'm excited to see Alexander this year. I know you guys came up short this year, but you feel like you got a state championship running.
Yeah, everybody come back better and they hurt. We all hurt.
Absolutely. Talk to us about your recruitment, man. When we get out of here.
It's been going good. I mean, a lot of schools been reaching out the past couple weekends, just saying they want to see more, so they're gonna come out to the game.
Any business set up for the summer? Got some business set up for the summer. Good. But now, man, what do you want to tell the grassroots community about yourself, man? Obviously, we're viewed by quite a bit of people across the world. Talk to them.
What you mean, like, what you want me to say?
I'm saying, man, you already said Alexander, you coming for a state championship. I know you feel like you're one of the top 2026 point guards in the class, so you may get a chance to prove that.
Of course.
Put your resume out.
State champ, 1,000 points, leading my school in assists, second on the USCB circuit scoring.
That was impressive, man. That was impressive. I felt like last week you guys had great quality games across the board. That Wildcat Select game was crazy. The fact of the matter is y'all could have won that game. Right. It was just a couple stops here and there. You know what I'm saying? So you guys finished out, so you guys should have a decent season going into July. So it should get interesting, man. Well, Hop, I don't know if you guys have to say to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to seeing this young fella at June.
You familiar with me?
Yeah. I remember.
Okay. Tell me about how you familiar with me.
He talked to me. We was playing at Dobbs Creek. He
Okay.
come over talking to me about how I was talking to the refs and stuff.
He ain't familiar with
He
me.
was getting reckless with the refs.
I wasn't getting reckless with the refs.
What happened?
You talking about April.
In April, okay, the football play. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Back to April.
Okay.
Let me give you a little history lesson. Oldest independent media in Atlanta. Y'all been around here doing this?
Nah.
Yeah. Oldest. Day one.
That's facts.
Day one, you on the show. What? You've been talking about you on the show a little bit and that.
Oh yeah. I think
I don't know if you hear me. I'm behind this.
talk to people, man, because I know I got a kid, AJ Williams, that he transformed his body. I see you transforming your body. Talk to people about the dedication that you put into that in your schedule and how you do that.
Just staying disciplined with, eating, my diet, drinking a lot of water, just working out every day,
Yeah.
twice a day, 3 times a day. Just keep my body moving, and more importantly, the diet, focus on what you put in your body.
important, man. I know like AJ gets on my nerves when he go fried foods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just tough. Like you can't stop at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So he always eats salad and stuff. And, I think he's slimming down too much. You know what I'm saying? I think he has to bulk up. He's really slimmed down. But like I said, I like the way you transform. But I look at some of your videos, how you working out and stuff. So you working on your legs, working on your core. So I see how your body transforms. Congratulations on that right there, because that's key. College coaches look at that shit. You know, they evaluate you based on that. If you can't take care of your body, how you gonna take care of the ball for them on the court? So whoever put that in you, or if that was in the motivation, man, that's what's up, man. Keep that drive. Yep. Tell you, Coach Alexander, I appreciate it, man. He let me host my event over there last weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was all good. Hopefully I can get back over there. I'm out, Pop. I'm out here, Pop. We get with y'all.
You don't know, man. Something on social media, man. There's a lot of people. This is international, so I don't know what you watching what, but something on social media, man. Find you, tell me who you are.
4Pops on Instagram, 4POPSSSDS. G-Pop on Twitter, GPOPSD.
I got one question. So, mine's on your birth certificate.
What?
Okay, I thought so. I saw from the angle. You got Native American in you.
Nah.
Look like me. Yeah, really. Yeah. Native American look like me and you. That's a real Native American. All right, man. So, hey, we're going to put this on real quick. So, yeah, we're going to be getting up out of here. So, wrapping it up for the day. We got tomorrow. We're going to be covering him tomorrow. We got the Final Four. We'll be covering the Court 1 again. Once again, and then we got a lot of stuff on the so I can't hear the sound. So I'm the engineer too, and the host, but I can't even hear all that. But I've been wanting to get him on anyway. I was messing with him then in April when he was talking about. So I said I got to get him over. I know this dude don't have no idea who's talking to him on out here. So man, you can go back and just look in the archives and get a refresher of who we are, and then you're gonna look at me different next time you see me. Just keeping it 100 on that, man. So man, on count of 3, man, we're gonna say peace. Then everybody, we out for the rest of the day. We see you like first thing 10 o'clock in the morning. The game starts. So on 3, man, we're gonna do peace. We're gonna be out. All right. 1, 2, peace. All right, y'all. We see y'all tomorrow.